Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I don't know if you guys have been following this. I've been seeing this all over Twitter. So here is the guy taking on the investigation, the FTX scandal, not the FBI, not the DOJ, not the media, and certainly not the SEC. My respect goes out to BitBoy Crypto here, and that was posted by Crypto Bull 2020 on Twitter. So Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto, is in the Bahamas right now, actively looking for SBF. Here are a few clips of his adventures he's been posting on Twitter all day yesterday. Here's one of his assistants. This is AJ, I think one of his employees.
All right, so I'm sitting here at the Bahamas at the international arrivals.
Where are you at, though?
Where are you at?
So, on a mission to look for SBF, here's another clip here. We got his phone number, but for some reason, SBF won't pick up.
That 678 number, you probably already know. It's that guy's phone number. I immediately call him.
Leave his voicemail.
Hi, this is Sam Bankman-Fried. Send me an email at
So it looks as though he got through on his phone number. If you guys don't know, if you're not following this closely, there have been some more updates with regards to this. SBF did apparently block BitBoy Crypto on Twitter. But you know, it hasn't really stopped him from continuing his journey. Here's another clip. Sam, unblock me so we can talk. Apparently he found the condo where SBF lives.
Sam, where are you? We're looking for you. We just want to talk, Sam. I know that's where you're at, buddy. It's okay. Sam, in all seriousness, though, we just want you to come tell your story. Unblock me on Twitter. Come tell your story. Let's talk. I'll come up there. I'm not scared y'all are going to kill me. It's gonna take a lot for y'all to do that. I just want to talk. That's all. Or you can come out. You can come out down here. It's fine. You can come out down here. We're down here by some yachts. I mean, check out these nice yachts over here. That's a famous yacht right there. But we're just out here. That's all we want, man. Just come talk.
We're out here by some yachts. All we want to do is talk. I think the bigger point here that some in the crypto community are considering with this, comedic adventure is that, like the first commenter posted, we are not seeing any action by any government official to do anything. And, these puff pieces are coming out from mainstream media, like the Wall Street Journal article, essentially trying to smooth over the FTX thing. And we're all coming out and thinking there is something to hide, and they are trying to hide it, and we're not letting them get away with it, especially not Ben. Here's just one last pick that I'm going to talk about. Turn around, BitBoy. He's right behind you. Apparently, Ben did find Sam Bankman-Fried's automobile. And XRP, the Standard Productions, did post this funny picture here with Sam Bankman-Fried peeking out behind this car over here. So the search continues for Sam Bankman-Fried, and I'm sure if you guys follow BitBoy Crypto on Twitter, you will get the latest and greatest from his adventures. I gotta say, it certainly has been entertaining over the last 24 hours or so. And I mean, it's Sunday today, so I thought I'd keep it relatively light. Although it is not all peaches and cream. This one from Mr. Whale here. Another warning, another crypto exchange. AAX exchange has suspended withdrawals for 15 days. Today they deleted their YouTube channel with all their videos. So I don't use the AX exchange or AX exchange. AAX, I don't know how it's pronounced. Do not deposit more crypto in that exchange. So here's just another warning from Mr. Whale. And even if you just look up the AAX exchange YouTube page here, and you click on that, you can see the page is not available. So apparently they did delete their entire YouTube page. They have suspended withdrawal, so it could be another exchange that is vulnerable. And so, I don't know how many of you guys use this particular exchange, but it seems like it's becoming a cascading event. All these exchanges are obviously witnessing something akin to a run on the banks, where I'm sure a lot of their customers are now wanting to withdraw their cryptocurrency because of the FTX story. And this is unfolding in real time, guys. So again, just a public service announcement. If you're on the AAX exchange, do not put any more money in. And see if you can try to contact someone over there, because apparently their withdrawals have also been suspended for 15 days. Taking a look at the crypto market in general, we really haven't seen too much movement in the crypto space. Here's Bitcoin trading at about 16,500. Not too much of a difference from yesterday. Bringing up XRP here real quickly. XRP trading at about 40.5 cents. So we haven't seen too much movement over the weekend. XRP up a little bit since yesterday, but albeit not by much. XRP still has been outperforming many other cryptocurrencies in the space. One of the better performers over the last 7 days, when you take a look at the King Crypto, Bitcoin down 0.06%. Ethereum's up a little bit, 3.29% in the last 7 days. BNB coin has been seeing some exceptional gains, 16.2% in the last 7 days. XRP is still up overall over the last 7 days, 8.03%. And Dogecoin, an interesting coin to be rallying, up 26.15% in the last 7 days. I'm wondering if that had to do with something Elon Musk and Twitter related, which I am going to get to in a second, although I believe Dogecoin was pumping before he did release this, but it could have actually spurred on some more excitement. As you guys know, Elon Musk is the Dogecoin king promoter over there on Twitter. Okay, I'm going to continue, guys, and I'm going to mention this again today and once again tomorrow. It's a great opportunity now, if you don't already have a cold storage solution. Ledger is putting on this promotion. It's a Black Friday week sale promotion, and it's ending on Monday. So if you're watching this video today is Sunday, November the 27th. The sale is in fact ending Monday, and it's 10% off all their products. You just have to use that product code Black Friday 10. And I believe in some of the cases, depending on which ledger you purchase, you can actually get $30 of free Bitcoin. And I don't know how they do that, but they're also promoting that. So I do have an affiliate link in the description of the video. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. I've been noticing you guys have been using my affiliate link quite a bit. I do thank you guys for that. And I mean, considering we are seeing more exchanges now, suspending withdrawals, having technical issues, I'd advise get your cryptocurrency off exchanges, guys. Not your keys, not your crypto. So this is just another one. We do not know what the next one will be. So, I mean, doesn't hurt to play it safe. Obviously, Michael Branch here posting this. We're seeing lots of whale transactions, guys, moving XRP. Over 421 million XRP moved by whales as XRP seeks to recover. Amid a seemingly recovering market, XRP has witnessed a reawakening of the whales. A series of 7 whale transactions within 5 hours recently put 421.1 million XRP tokens valued at $168.4 million on the move. The 7 transactions between 3 and 7:45 a.m. on Saturday saw the tokens move between Bitstamp and unknown wallet addresses as indexed by Block Tracker Whale Alert. And so they give you some more details on some of those transactions. The bigger point here, though, and this has been a trend now, I feel like this has been a trend over the last several months, large quantities of XRP are moving. So that means something is going on. Even though we are seeing a depressed market, even though we are seeing, I mean, it's almost like we don't really know where XRP is going to go next. It's such a confusing time right now, whereas the rest of the market really isn't moving, and we're not really seeing the same kind of on-chain analytics for Bitcoin, let's say, where large quantities of Bitcoin are moving all at once. We're seeing this for XRP. I would think that we would know if it was for on-demand liquidity purposes or other kind of real-world utility purposes. But, this has been the trend now over several weeks, so we're going to keep an eye on this. Considering XRP is a bit of an outlier right now in the crypto space, I'm going to keep moving. Bill Morgan here posting this. This is interesting. Did not know the Bitcoin Maxi FUD of XRP went back to 2013. So he's posting an article here, Matt Hamilton, revealing some interesting details about XRP FUD and the origination of the XRP FUD. And I mean, if you guys have not been in the space for a while, you might not know this. I already knew this, but I thought I'd bring it to your attention because I know there are some people in the XRP community who have, who may have entered the community after 2017, after 2016, 2017, 2018. A lot of the FUD is actually perpetrated by Bitcoin maximalists, and they were actually incentivized to propagate this FUD. Earlier today, he said in the early days of Bitcoin talk, you could earn 5 Bitcoin, guys. Get this, 5 Bitcoin by posting FUD that XRP was centralized and a scam. And this is the source of most of the disinformation spread about XRP to this day. So a lot of those articles were put online. And, when something's put online, it usually stays there unless somebody actively takes it down. But if it's on a message board or, some kind of publication website, I mean, it's generally going to stay up there for years and years. And then, other journalists take a look, they do their research and they take a look and, they keep propagating the FUD because it's based on articles that were not correct to begin with. So Hamilton went on to say, yeah, someone was DMing a bunch of people on there and offering them 5 Bitcoin if they posted some specific FUD about XRP, saying it was centralized and a scam. If you look through some of the old posts, you will still see discussion of it at the time. The brain rot of BTC maximalists. The following thread, dated May 22nd, 2013, from Bitcoin Forum, originally founded by Satoshi Nakamoto, this anonymous inventor of Bitcoin, explains what Hamilton is talking about. And so here's just a post here from one of the Bitcoin forums from way back in 2013 about what he's talking about. So, if you're hearing the FUD, if you're hearing XRP is centralized, this is going to keep coming up and keep coming up. And coincidentally, I was at a birthday party yesterday and I was talking to somebody there, and he knew I did the channel. He knew I was into XRP, but he was always kind of questioning. He's into crypto as well. But he was always questioning, well, why XRP? It's so centralized. It's so, I had to really explain to him, no, XRP is not centralized. There are so many reasons for this. So, I had to basically go down the list of all the reasons why XRP is not a centralized cryptocurrency. But there's a prime example, somebody I know in my everyday life, not from crypto Twitter. He just happened to be into crypto. He happened to know that I do the show, and he knows that I'm into XRP, but he was wondering why. He was really, really seriously wondering why, because he was concerned that XRP is in fact a centralized cryptocurrency. So what do we have to do, guys? We have to combat the FUD one article at a time. We have to educate people one person at a time, one investor at a time. Anyway, if you did not know this is the root of a lot of the XRP FUD. Wanted to thank Bill and, of course, Matt Hamilton for posting that. Guys, I've also been seeing news reports here, just kind of, taking a look at the broader picture of what's going on around the world. Ghana is now planning to buy oil with gold instead of US dollars. So Ghana's government is working on a new policy to buy oil products with gold rather than US dollars. This coming from their vice president on Thursday. The move is meant to tackle dwindling foreign currency reserves coupled with demand for dollars by oil importers, which is weakening the local cedi and increasing living costs. So their local currency is becoming weaker because of this. Ghana's gross international reserves stood at around $6.6 billion at the end of September 22, equating to less than 3 months of imports cover. That is down from around $9.7 billion at the end of last year, according to the government. If implemented as planned for the first quarter of 2023, so this is coming into effect, guys, in a few months, the new policy will fundamentally change our balance of payments and significantly reduce the persistent depreciation of our currency. So all around the world, we're all experiencing inflation of our fiat currencies. No matter where you are, I don't think there's any currency around the world that is not experiencing inflation at this point in time. The Ghana government is saying, okay, well, we're going to combat this. We have a solution for this. Since we do have large gold reserves, we are going to start buying our oil in gold. It only makes sense for us to do so. And if you guys have been noticing, gold has been gaining value over the last several weeks or so. Here's just the gold per ounce chart on the gold to USD price. And you can see since roughly the beginning of November, gold has gone up from about $1,600 per ounce to roughly $1,750 per ounce. Right now, it did go as high as $1,786 per ounce on November the 15th. We're also hearing news that countries like China and Russia are stockpiling gold. We know that they are moving to a new financial system. We know that they are already in talks to subvert the SWIFT system to prevent future sanctions on their respective countries. They do not want to be beholden to the US dollar. And Ghana, I believe, is one of those countries that wants to join the BRICS nations, if I'm not mistaken. I know there are a few African nations that have wanted to do this. I believe Ghana is one of them. And so now Ghana's in the news saying, look, this is what we're planning on doing. And I guess who can stop them? I want to keep moving. I know I did mention Elon Musk earlier. So just to kind of move with this story a little bit, I mean, this doesn't have to do with world gold reserves or anything like that. But, it's things like this, right? It's the Ghana story. We're seeing certain countries move to out-of-the-box ideas to pay for certain goods and services, commodities in certain cases, like oil, because of inflation. And so, Elon Musk, I know, we talked a little bit about Elon wanting to make Twitter a payments platform. Here's just another tweet here that I saw from Mark Phillips. So, this extends from world governments to the retail end, and I think it's going to trickle down. And I think Elon is making this closer and closer to a reality. So slides from my Twitter company talk. And these are just some statistics here. New user signups at an all-time high. User active minutes also at an all-time high. Hate speech impressions are actually lower. MDAO passes $250 million mark. Reported impersonations did spike, but then they fell. But what I found really interesting was down here. So creating a Twitter 2.0, and I know he's mentioned this in interviews that he's done recently, advertising as entertainment video, and then this one here, encrypted DMs, long-form tweets, relaunch Blue Verified, and then payments. And you guys can see this slide down here is empty. We don't have any kind of example of what he means for payments. But we do know Elon Musk has been toying with this idea of payments over Twitter, and this is possibly why we're seeing Doge spiking quite a bit. What Doge enthusiasts don't know, however, is the connection that Elon Musk and his PayPal partner Peter Thiel has to XRP and to Ripple. I did a couple of videos on this. One I did last year, and I did an updated version recently, and I'll see if I can find that one. I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner if you guys did not catch that. I want to keep moving because this, just along the lines of the Ghana and gold and oil thing, Putin has come out and he believes a new system for international money transfers is needed to reduce dependence on big banks and third parties. He is convinced that cross-border payments, guys, relying on digital currency and distributed ledger technology will be much more convenient. So this coming from the head of Russia, Vladimir Putin. He has called for the establishment of a new system for international settlements independent from banks and third-party interference. It can be created using digital currency technology and distributed ledgers, he said. Putin was speaking during a conference devoted to artificial intelligence and organized by Russia's largest lender, Sberbank. Now, let's not forget there was an article that was dug up, an older article from 2018, which was suggesting that Sberbank, this bank in particular in Russia, the largest lender, was in fact testing Ripple's XRP way back then in 2018. And the paper did outline that. I don't have the article up right now, but there is a connection already with Sberbank and that pilot project with RippleNet. During his address, he emphasized that financial flows and payments between nations are currently under threat amid tense relations between Russia and the West. And here's a quote, guys. "We all know very well that under today's illegitimate restrictions, one of the lines of attack is through settlements. And our financial institutions know this better than anyone because they are exposed to these practices." Vladimir Putin was referring to the sanctions imposed on the Russian Federation over its invasion of neighboring Ukraine, which have severely limited its access to global finances and markets. According to a report, the Prime News Agency also pointed out, today the system of international payments is expensive, with correspondent accounts and regulation controlled by a small club of states and financial groups. And so, this is why Russia wants to move to DLT technology. Who knows if they're going to use the XRP ledger? But the bigger point here that I think is most important, they are moving to DLT technology. They do want to be interoperable. And since this conference was largely sponsored by Sberbank, there is a large possibility that they could in fact be using the XRP ledger, considering we do have that document that Sberbank was in fact piloting Ripple and XRP as early as 2018. So an interesting connection there. Wanted to thank BondCrypt XRP for pointing that out. I think Putin's coming out and saying this too because he realizes the writing is on the wall, and this, this financial system can't be propped up forever. This coming from Jane Addams here. Banks are over-leveraged. $2 quadrillion in derivatives, a crash is imminent, and economic fallout will be horrific. Here's just a list of some of the banks ranked by derivatives, and we can see some of these numbers here and some of the banks associated with some of those outstanding derivatives. JP Morgan on the top of the list, $57 trillion. Followed by Goldman Sachs, $49.9 trillion. Citibank, $45 trillion. Bank of America, $22.6 trillion. Wells Fargo, $11.4. State Street Bank and Trust Company, 2.2, and the list continues on. So, as per this tweet, $2 quadrillion in derivatives. And as we're seeing inflation grow, as we're seeing people worry more, as we're seeing people take money out, and, in some cases converting into crypto, in other cases people converting their fiat to precious metals and other items, perhaps assets, there's going to be a point in time when this is not sustainable anymore, and there will be a crash. We will need liquidity, especially in the United States. So, we're hoping this is going to happen soon. I happen to get this next bit of information from XRP Yoda here, so I just wanted to bring up his Twitter to give him full credit for that. He sent me this. This is a DM. I don't know whose DM this was from, but apparently the message was from former Binance US CEO Catherine Coley, okay? Now, just to give you guys a little bit of background information. Catherine Coley, Chief Executive Officer at Binance. She was also head of XRP institutional liquidity from 2017 to 2019. Okay, this is just her LinkedIn page, but here's a conversation she had, okay, through her DMs. No problem. Question, will Binance America become an ODL exchange? And she responded here, need to @ Ripple for that answer. It's not open sourced, so we can't just integrate, or we would be already. So boom, Catherine Coley here says that Binance US specifically, would be an on-demand liquidity integrated crypto exchange in the United States if in fact Ripple was up for it. Of course, we do know that there is still that lawsuit pending And Ripple likely can't just, decide, okay, these are the exchanges that are going to perform ODL services in the United States, at least not just yet. But is there a possibility that Binance US will be that first major cryptocurrency exchange in the United States that will provide ODL on-demand liquidity to global markets? Well, we heard it here first from Catherine Coley. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.